Thank y'all for watching this episode of Melodies and Flow brought to y'all by Studio 125 Multimedia Complex. This is your boy, Black the Handicap, and we're going to talk a couple of things about what got me in this predicament, why I work with some of the people I do, some of the fun times that I've had in Augusta, and some of the assholes that I've met along the way. I'm a big country boy, grew up in Sumter, South Carolina. If you've never been there, consider yourself kind of lucky. Right now, I'm in Augusta, Georgia. I would try to tell y'all like everything that sits there and happened, but you got to kind of go along the way in the journey, and y'all will find that out as more of these episodes and things that y'all watch. As far as me getting into comedy, um, it's years when you little and you po, other people go feel the need to say something. You know what I'm saying? When you showing up to school and you the only one that's sitting around rocking pearl wingers and things like that, some people say something. It's a long goddamn time to 3:30 when you rocking pearl wingers. You know what I'm saying? So you get tired of hearing that shit. And then you feel and then you just I kind of clap back on them. And then I found out I was actually smart and I was creative when I clap back. And everybody be like the ooh, ooh, and then I'd also clap back and be in the crowd at the same time. I'd be like, your mama sucks. Ooh, with everybody else. So that's one of my favorite pastimes growing up. I always love joking on people, joking, sit there about me and things like that. Y'all want to hear a joke right now? Y'all clap for me. Does it look like I can do it? Look. I'm spinning. I'm spinning. No help. No help. No. All right. All the way back around. All the way back around. Okay. Okay. Um. I believe, as y'all can see, I'm Black the Handicap. You know what I'm saying? It don't take no genius to find out, why they call me that. But it did start, I used to be a tattoo artist and things like that. So it actually started from the black kid that draws all the time to the black guy that does the tattoos. And then, my left arm, he packed up and left. I decided to call myself, Black the Handicap. It seemed kind of appropriate for the situation. Um, some people like to ask me about like how a whole lot of things started, especially one of the biggest things come up would be like, how did my hand like pack up and go? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all the God honest truth. Um, I want to say it was about 2015 or whatever. I was in love with this woman and I looked to the heavens and I was like, God, I love her. If I am to marry this beautiful creature, send me a sign. And so, like the next day, he kind of looked down from the heavens and he was like, oh, you want a sign? You want a sign? So he reached up and he actually took the arm that the wedding ring go on. That's what he did. He took the arm that the wedding ring go on. And I still didn't take it as the right sign. I still ended up marrying the ignorant motherfucker. But I like to tell people that's how it happened, but that's not really how it happened. But I tell rude ass kids that that's how it happened if they come to me and be like, "Yo, arm gone or whatnot." And when they come up, be like, "What happened to your arm?" I be like, "Your mama left it in her bed. Your mama wanted something to remember me, and she said this arm will do." Sometimes I always tell people that doing jokes and things like that or whatnot, it's actually saved me doing a whole lot of comedy and stuff like that. It really did save me. Sometimes you go through real bad times in your life and things like that, and it just be that one real good joke that you could just look back at and just laugh to yourself and kind of lift your spirits. I also feel like, a lot of people don't know the extent of my disabilities to which, I'm missing an arm, but I'm also legally blind. I don't have peripherals. I don't see up, down, left, or right. I can only see what's directly in front of me. The same time that I had the accident, I had two strokes. So one was over my eyesight and the other one was over my memory. So I actually suffer from short-term memory loss. There's times I can have conversations and things like that with people, and I will forget that shit the moment we finish talking and things. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that kind of like to cast, what I'm saying, people who they feel are disabled to the side. And then they try to like to put us in that little box and things like that. And I can't stand for somebody to try to put limitations on what I feel like I can do, what I feel like I can deliver. Comedy is something that I've been loved doing. I love naturally doing. You know what I'm saying? I've done it free, do it free a couple times. It's like I feel like I was born for this, and I feel like this is what I can give back to others. And hopefully, there'll be some other inspired people or whatever that just be like, okay, well, this guy is this disabled and he's trying to make these moves and things like that. And just kind of look, be a little inspired or whatever by that. There's a lot more. I mean, I've been in the army. I've been an extradition agent, so I've actually picked up and drop off inmates and things like that all over the world. Met some famous, I guess you could say, criminals. Um, I like to say I like to think that I lived a good full life. One of the biggest jokes and things like that about my family is that I was married 3 times before I was 30 years old, and my firstborn is actually by my second wife, and my secondborn is by my first wife, and they 4 months apart. So, y'all get to hear a little bit about that story a little along the way. But good part, good part. If y'all thought I wasn't safe, I was able to, once they got pregnant and stuff like that, I jumped on the plane to Afghanistan and dipped off on them, I had a good whole year for them to be like, y'all figure this out. I'll be back. I can't get me over here, baby. Um, but I like to think that I changed a whole lot, since having kids, which a lot of people, I got 4 biological kids. I love them. Sometimes liking them, sometimes you only like your kids because they your kids, but you love them, you love them. We have moments like that. But my kids, they always inspire me. They always saying crazy shit. I've been going through my divorce and separation for about 2 years now. And I remember when my wife had left, when she had sat there and left the house, and then I kind of had to do new budgeting and stuff like that. I normally have like snacks and things like that and treats all out for my babies when they get off the school bus. And I kind of had a little balance a little bit more. So my daughter Lana, she came home and she was like, "We're eating noodles again for snacks? Oh my God, Daddy, we're poor." And I was like, "No, we're not poor. Your mama's poor. We're making it, okay? We're making it. Your mom's poor. We're not poor. God damn it." um, Sometimes people will sit there and ask me certain things, and I'll be like, if y'all think that my mouth is bad, I got 2 children. I can't wait for y'all to see what come out of their mouth, because oh my God, my kids would definitely let me have it. They would definitely let me have it. And they don't get no fucks that I got feelings too. Um, I think I can look at that one part of them and be like, you know what, y'all have half of me, but I can see your mama. I can see that. I don't tell them that's the part of them I don't like, but it is the part of them I don't like. I like to say, I've gotten a comedy. Some people ask about the buzz and the things that I've been making lately. One of the biggest things came to me was this comedy competition, and when I jumped into that, I jumped into it really late. I came in like week 6 or 7 or whatever. It was a 10-week competition. They had some really dope acts on there. They had some really good acts. Um, I wasn't able to actually win the competition because of how, late I jumped in it. It just mathematically, even if I had all it, I was not gonna win it. But I feel like I gained a whole lot from that. And a lot of judges and the things they were correcting me, telling me, this said or why this was funny, why this wasn't funny, and things like that. I took all of that stuff in consideration. I try to make sure that the next time I hit this stage, they're not gonna have that same shit to say. I met my manager there. There's this other skinhead comedian. I kind of like him. His name's Peter Barlow. Um, he's pretty good. I work with ignorant ass Debo and stuff. A lot of people have asked me though the thing with me and Pete Barlow, and I tell him he started this shit first. Um, let me tell you what happened. The first day that I came into the competition, we were talking about mothers. And so I come in here, sit down, mind my own motherfucking business. And then there comes up this little white motherfucking comedian with the tightest pants on and the ugliest banana shirt that you have ever seen. And he comes up and he's like, I know we're supposed to be talking about mothers and our moms, but I can't help but look at Black the Handicap and think that somewhere out there's a mama handicap missing an arm too. And this is the first time I've ever seen this motherfucker, and I had did my set already. So I was like, when I come back, I'm about to fry your ass. And the next week, it like nobody else knew, but I was just like, I was so fucking ready to perform. I'm like, he talked about my mama. He's about to get it. It was kind of funny, I kind of went in on his mama too. I told him I was gonna give him some niggers to put in the family and things like that. It was good times. It was good times. He didn't even think that I liked him, but I respected what I'm saying? I respected the art and stuff like that. I think that joking back and forth and stuff like that makes us all better, keeps us or whatever on our toes. And some of the back and forth that we had in that competition was some of the funnest times that I actually had in that competition. Meeting a lot of, I was able to meet a lot of other really good performers to which I didn't even know about. I'm extremely new on the Augusta scene and things like that. So actually being able to click up and link up with these people, ignorant as Debo, it was really good for me. And it was really nice seeing how other people took their craft and how they presented it to the stage. It was good to hear the different opinions and things like that from people that are hot, that's been doing it longer and give us some kind of input. As of right now, and probably for the next, I want to say 15 years, I am the most sexiest handicap that y'all have ever seen around I'm fuck it, in the Georgia area. In the Georgia area. Um, I done seen some handicap comedians, but they ain't quite look like this. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Some people ask me what's one of my biggest things or setbacks, and I tell them I can't drive. I can't drive, man. That shit bothers the shit out of me because I always have to ask for a ride or be riding. And sometimes it ain't cool because you can't actually get in a fight with your significant other at the house if you know that she got to be the one to take you every goddamn where. That's not cool. Before even there, um, you know, I recently became single and things like that. So, I feel like I was good, but you try to tell a woman who on her grown woman shit and she like at least 35 or something, you still tell her she gotta pick you up, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all still in high school and things like that. It just really wasn't a good look. It really wasn't a good look. And I don't know why, but women really tend to look down on men that say that they don't drive and can catch a lift. Okay, I got this set that's coming up. So y'all sit back and y'all go ahead and watch that. Okay, okay. But it do feel good to be in Augusta. Feel good. I just left Atlanta. And those kids were rude as shit. Everywhere else, kids will see me. They'll notice my arm missing, they'll see it, and they'll just like stare and shit. But those Fulton County bastards in the letter, oh, they gonna stare. Hey, Shawty, you know you missing your arm, Shawty? Why your arm gone, Shawty? Look at this nigga Tron. If he turned to the side, he built like the number 7, Shawty. Fuck out of here, kid. I look around and I realize I don't see that daddy yet. So now, where's your daddy at, Shawty? He in Fulton County doing some time, Shawty. It looks like we both missing some shit supposed to be in our lives, huh, Shawty? Fuck them kids. I'm in a new relationship. And I found out my girlfriend is fake as fuck. Like I finally got introduced to her older brother, Tyrell, right? Now, before I met her brother, she was like, you remind me so much of my older brother. His name's Tyrell. My government name is Tubrell. We're both Aries. We're both jokesters. She's like, you're both so much alike. Then I met this nigga. This nigga looks like he is one cheeseburger away from having his own episode on My 600-Pound Life. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, what? I look like I lost my arm. This man looks like he ate my arm. And he sounded like a lost child of Darth Vader's. He was just like, oh, how you doing? My name's Tyrell, and I don't eat nothing healthy. I met her grandmama too. She was on that old school rocking chair. Y'all remember the old school rocking chair? She had a slip on. She was looking sexy too. Fuck what you talking about. I will take grandma to Pound Town, okay? I will put 2 Social Security checks in my house tonight. I will lift Granny's little frail leg up with my only hand, and I will blow that elderly cat out. She gonna be in the room. Y'all gonna bust in the room. Granny, what you doing? She gonna like, nothing, baby. Ski! Yes, got problems. I just signed my first manager. Y'all notice I said my first manager? Cause this nigga's a little iffy, you know what I'm talking about? The first thing she did as my manager was book me for a gig where I couldn't cuss. I couldn't say none of my favorite words, none of that shit. Y'all know what I look like trying to do some clean comedy? This is exactly what I look like on clean comedy. Y'all wanna hear a clean joke? Fee, fi, fo, fun, not cussing ain't fun. Y'all know what I look like on that stage? I look like that old school Orbit gum commercial. Y'all remember the one? The lady just bust through the door. Boom! You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog with the French toast. You think I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen? Who are you calling a doo-doo queen, you lit liquor? Clean it up. Okay. I remember telling y'all I was in a new relationship, right? All right, so anybody ever had an ex that left you and they swore that they were moving on to a better life, it was gonna get so much better without you? And then you see them about a year after that and they looking bummy than a motherfucker? Like I saw my ex and she was beautiful, I mean beautiful. From the neck up, from the neck down, this bitch was dressed like Felicia from Friday. She looked like she was about to ask me to borrow my microwave. I saw her, and I immediately started thinking to myself, well, I stepped back first. I stepped back and I started singing 50 Cent. I was like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. Fuck happened to you? She had on those Reebok back to school specials. Them motherfuckers was leaning to the side and shit. They had that little dust line in the middle. you know, to let you know when them motherfuckers been kissing the pavement. She stepped out the car, and the first thing I could think was, she belongs to the old school Wayne's Brother production. Like one of my favorite Wayne's Brothers movies. Y'all know what would be a good scene for the way she was looking? I got these cheeseburgers, man. I don't want these cheeseburgers. Come on, man. I'll suck your dick. Get out of here. Yes, I had a cheeseburger in my pocket. Now I do got another baby mama. She passed away, so I ain't gonna talk about her too much, but I will tell you this funny story. I was in the Army, right? And we got married. We were signing her up for DEERS. Now, DEERS is where civilians go to get their military ID cards, they get the benefits, and they get all of that. And they asked her for her contact information. She said, straight face, baby girl 696969 at hotmail.com. I'm in my head like, this the government, bitch. You couldn't give them a Yahoo? Hey, you ever find out some shit about somebody and then now you in a whole relationship? Like back in 2009, 10, I found out my baby mama was living in the projects and she had $6 rent. Yes, nigga, $6 rent. A Burger King meal. I found this out and I immediately moved all my shit out of my apartment and into hers. Because, oh, you got $6 rent? We done fucked twice? Oh, we go together, boo. I love it. She told me she had $6 rent. I immediately heard the Mariah Carey remix in my head. Just, baby, baby, we belong together. Where else am I gonna live at when times get rough? Where else am I gonna stay for only $6? It ain't cheap nowhere else. No, baby, baby, we belong together. Y'all gonna go ahead and clap for me because I fucking can't. Then I'm gonna say this one. Y'all ever realize these rappers, they're not spitting. They're making up shit that don't exist. Prime example. In 2020, Yo Gotti came out with this song, put a date on it. And that shit was fire. We banged the hell out of that song. But in the song, Yo Gotti come out and he like, you just like your father and he was a rat. So that mean he raising a mice. Yeah, I used to trap through the night. Let's stop this shit. Let's stop this shit right here. Did this nigga just say, mice? Mice? Mice don't fucking exist. There's no such thing as mice. That's like my old lady grabbing my phone, getting mad, going upside my head. Boom! You cheating on me with all these hoes? And I'm like, no, baby. You got it all wrong. Baby, I got one bitches. All right, thank y'all for coming out the studio. Give it up for JR. Okay, so y'all done watched that shit? I hope y'all enjoyed that set as much as I enjoyed writing it. You can catch you can catch me on at my OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? One arm, big, help me. I'ma stop playing. Okay, y'all can find me on Instagram at Black the Handicap. Y'all can find me on TikTok. Type in Black the Handicap. On Facebook, y'all can also catch me by my real name, which is Terrell Smith, spelled Torrell Smith. Y'all can go ahead and hit me up there. If y'all trying to book me, you know, y'all can drop some little something there. If not, then go back to, support my OnlyFans page and stuff like that. This is Melodies and Flow, and then over here at Studio 125 Multimedia Complex. This is your boy Black the Handicap, and we out.